Thanks for stopping by, everybody. LevelM Diecast. We are covering Cartooned Series 2. We do have the normal retail release series and, of course, the 2-pack for Series number 2, the double pack. This one is the Customs. 69 K5 Blazer and, of course, the 87 C10 square body. Looking pretty okay. Now, we've covered a lot of this stuff on the channel. I'll be honest with you, this stuff is definitely not popular on my channel. There is no doubt about that. And I think that some of that just stems from the model selection for this particular product line. Let me get this out of the bottom. There's a little like diorama type thing, so you can set this up, put this up against a wall or whatever, and have like a little shop with the model sitting in front of it like that. It's a little 2-pack type thing. They've had that in the Series 1 as well, so just want to point that out there. This one happens to be for Crenshaw Customs, so it's pretty average. But K5 Blazer and, of course, the 87 C10. Again, the paint is absolutely fantastic. The matte finish they have for this vinyl top looks fantastic. Looks really, really good. This does have some knockoffs on there. Looks really, really good. Super deep dish knockoffs. Big old fatties in the back, just smaller ones in the front. And of course, your good old cartooned in the rear window, which is pretty average. I think every single release has had that. And of course, they do have the adjustable suspension, but it's really, really difficult to get them to work. You got to take them apart to get them set right, and then you can kind of adjust them from there. They don't work very well just right out the package. They're just too stiff. There is our C10. I think this might be the 5th C10 already. Yes, we've only had one series. But as you guys know, a little cartoon in the back as well. No taillight prints, which is interesting. But the paint is just incredible. I will admit, man, the paint on these models is absolutely incredible. This is just far and above anything you get from Hot Wheels or Matchbox or Greenlight or Auto World or anybody else. I mean, this paint is like, it's almost like custom paint. I mean, like what you would see somebody doing some high-end customs when they're painting stuff up, which is pretty good. All right, moving into the actual Series 2. This is your standard retail release. There will more than likely be a Hobby Series 2 and probably a Walgreens Series 2 if Walgreens pans out. 64 Chevy Impala. This is number 1 in the mix. So, crack this guy open, get him out of the package there. Get him out of the blister. Sits in there pretty tight. There is our Impala. It does have the rear axle is actually all the way down to give it a nice strafe up. So, we will be able to pop that down. There you go. So, since it's all the way up, it's a lot easier to pop them down than to pull it back out. So, if I wanted to pull these back out, like, you can't get them pulled out. You have to take these apart to get them pulled out. That's the only drawback. You have to unscrew them to get them off, which is really not that big a deal, especially if you want to get a really nice stance on it for a display. But they're kind of limited. This one has some pretty good print all the way around it, though. Taillight prints look good. Chrome bumpers looks good on that, too. These models have no interior, in case you haven't realized that already, since we have covered quite a few of these already. Number 2 is the 57 Chevy Belair in purple in full pinstripe lowrider deco with, of course, the knockoffs in gold. This one looks especially spicy, I like to say. The pinstriping looks fantastic. Looks really good. The white print on the white wall looks okay. Certainly better than what you get from Greenlight, I will admit. Details on the front, pretty average, but that purple color is just... And just look at how great the glare comes off of that. All the shine, it just... The paint is insane. They did a fantastic job. I mean, that's really what you're paying for. This model itself really isn't a $5 model, but the paint job makes it worth it. All right, number 3, 69 Chevy Camaro in orange. Nothing fancy, just in orange. So, again, they don't have a very big casting selection, and it's all GM stuff right now. But we should be seeing some new castings in Series 3. A little bit of black print in the grille there. Looks pretty good. Breaking it up the monotony just a little bit. It says cartooned on the side. Doesn't say Yanko or SC or none of that stuff on there. But it does have the Camaro style wheels on there. A nice big deep dish. That is really nice. I didn't notice that in the package, but that looks good. Some nice kind of rally wheels. Kind of looks like rally wheels. Just much bigger. Looks pretty good. Then taillight prints on the back, your chrome bumper, and of course cartooned on the rear window. So pretty straightforward on those guys. 56 Chevy Nomad is number 4. This one in kind of a magenta. Another lowrider with some knockoffs on it. So lots of lowrider action going on right now, which makes sense because lowriders are pretty popular still. There is your Nomad, which looks pretty cool. The pinstriping looks excellent. Of course, the paint is excellent. Looks very good. This is a plastic piece, and you can tell the paint's a little bit darker just because it's painted on the plastic, but like the finish is still just as good on the plastic as it is on the metal. And then there is your deets on the front. There is your knockoffs. Looks pretty good. The Dayton's. Nice 100 wire wheels. Looks good. And then just the matching details on this side. A little bit of fin action with a little bit of taillights. And then, of course, the existential cartooned in the back window because you absolutely have to have that on every single model they make. All right, 69 Chevy K5 Blazer is number 5. This one looks like the Toy Story Pizza Planet truck just because it's color. So if you have a piece of Pizza Planet little spaceship, you can put it on the top of this and make your own little Pizza Planet truck. I mean, look how good the white looks. There's no ripples in that, no nothing. Just fantastic. The yellow is fantastic. The yellow looks really good. Are these the same yellow? They are. They are indeed the exact same yellow. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. You get yourself square body and the Blazer. A little bit of taillight prints in the back. Big, huge 5 spokes on there. Looks good. The tires don't roll all that well, as you can see. They roll, but not that well. Front ones roll a lot better because they're smaller. And then just chrome details in the front. No prints or anything like that. Just chrome. We'll put him back there. All right, number 6, 53 Chevy Pickup. Now looks super cool with the big, huge overhang on the visor up there. Now, there is a chase for series number 2. This model will be your chase. So you're looking for this guy with the red chrome. He will be your chase piece if you get lucky enough to find the chase piece. So this one, not all that great with the lines around the green. You can see right there. Looks almost like it's kind of supposed to be oozing. But the rest of the lines look pretty good. The lines look really good everywhere else. Just in the front, it's not that great. A little bit of silver print on the side. Some more Dayton's. Because, of course, most of these are lowrider themed. There is that big, huge visor on the top. Looks good. And then, of course, there is cartoon in the back window. Don't forget your cartooned in the back window. All right, number 7, 63 Chevy Corvette. This split window. Looks good. Really like the wheels. I'm really digging the wheels on this one. Really digging the wheels on this one. Look at those wheels. Those are kind of like Hot Wheels GT wheels. And it's gold in the back. And then, of course, the chrome lip. I really like that. I really like that wheel a lot. That looks really good. Very nice. So we may be getting the same castings in these mixes, but they seem to have quite a few wheels, which is good. Kind of decoed up like Grand Sport. Not exactly, but close enough. A little bit of very thin red striping to surround the white striping. Does say cartooned, of course, on the front window because you can't fit it on the back window. It's in red, though, which is kind of cool. Change it up just a little bit. And then there is the split bumper in the back. Taillight print's done up just a little bit as well. So, again, I really like that wheel. I really like that wheel a lot. Looks very good. And then, of course, it does say Corvette somewhere. I could have swore I just saw the word Corvette somewhere. Guess I'm just seeing things. Not even on the back. Huh. Guess I'm seeing stuff. My bad. All right, the last one in the mix, of course, is another C10. This is number 8, the black and red. This one looks pretty good, though. So this is like 6 C10s in 2 releases. It's crazy. But that's kind of what the market dictates. Lowriders and C10s for this style of collecting, I like to call it. The black on the bottom, and then of course the silver stripe to break up the two-tone, and then red on the top. The entire casting is painted red first, and then the black is sprayed on separately. Chrome for the front, again, square body details with your quad stacked square headlights. The big, huge 5 spokes, I think those look pretty good, especially on this particular one. No taillight print again. Does have separate bumpers, and of course, cartooned on there, closed in bed. So not an open bed, it's all closed in. But that one's pretty good. It's high. So there is Cartoon Series 2. I don't anticipate that will be that great. But we like to do complete things here on the channel, and I have covered Series 1, so I like to bring Series 2 to you guys. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about this whole mix. I will tell you guys, if you are JDM collectors and all that stuff, you just be a little bit patient. The Supras are coming. The Skylines are coming. The Truenos are coming. I promise. They are in the works. We are going to get some very, very interesting models down the road. So just hang on. Cartoon will get better, I promise. And you guys will probably regret not collecting from the beginning. Just saying. We're going to roll out those. So drop a comment. Let me know what you think about those. Bent, do whatever you got to do. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Come back for more. As always, Level M.